Everybody, this is a rare opportunity to see the small intestine in an environment of water, but the intention here is to be able to reproduce what it might be like in the peritoneal cavity. Remember, the peritoneal cavity has 22 pounds of pressure in it. So the small intestine is not just laying flat. It is moving around. It's held up by its environment. So this is an attempt to show the small intestine in what might mimic some of its natural movement. I personally think it's a beautiful thing to see. I've been teaching anatomy in the laboratory for 25 years, and I have seen images of the small intestine flat, just laying within the cavity after we've done the dissection, and then we hold the small intestine up. My attempt here is to show what it might be like in daily life while it's moving. It's so gentle. You can see it's soft and it doesn't sink. It is just a remarkable thing to imagine that inside the peritoneal cavity there is this floating, functioning system, part of our body that's really hard to sense. But this gives us an opportunity to see it, become comfortable with it, and maybe interact in a more of a enjoyable way when it does get our attention. What I mean by that is, I like to teach anatomy so that it's useful to everybody every day. So that if you ever feel like, well, if I know about my body, I'll be more comfortable with my body, and it'll make it a little bit easier to cope when something isn't perfect in my body. That's what my intention is. And so by putting the intestine into the water here, we get what I consider a pleasant view or experience of the small intestine. It is a pretty thing. I like it. And we will put as many structures into the tank as we possibly can to see them move in a natural way. But this is a glorious thing. I hope you enjoy it.